chance to sit back and learn. A lot of that learning, like the environment, holds those guys. You know, it can hold the freshmen back. So I see a mature guy. I see a person that's kind of figuring it out, but has a clue. He didn't do very much. He hasn't done very much this winter, but as he gets back and we keep progressing from his injury, I'm excited about his movement, his size, his ability to learn, all of that stuff. He'll be a good player to watch.
Coach Novell talked about wanting this team to have an edge. Just in the bit you've been around him, what's the mentality of the group been like, and how have they tried to, put last season behind them and turn the page?
Yeah, I don't think we think about last season very much. Coach Norvell talks about it all the time, just winning the day. I think we do a good job in that room, just being in the moment. Like I said, they've been working hard. A lot of guys hit the PRs. They look good. The weight's up. These guys been working. So then you have an older group. Guys like Shy and KJ and Earl. Those guys played a lot of football. So they keep steering the ship. And we get to see what we got real soon.
What's it been like building a relationship with Coach Surtain over these last couple of months, and figuring out how you guys are going to run things in the defensive backfield?
Yeah, if you've ever met him, you'll get it. Like it's really, really, really easy to build a relationship. He's a good guy, and really smart and knowledgeable about football. We just sit and we talk about football and schematics and recruiting and evaluation. We spend a lot of time together, so it was a pretty natural fit right away. So nothing, I respect him a lot. That's it. Just happy to work with him.
And a guy like Edwin Joseph, what's the key to him making a big leap in 2025? Obviously, he's got a ton of potential.
Edwin is just a guy who's got to put it all together. That's usually the case with young players, talented players. They flash a little bit and they make a bunch of plays. And, you just got to become consistent, and he has been. He's been working, and when we get him on the field, it'll be better to coach him in actual football stuff. But what we've done so far, I'm pleased with his progress.
You were a part of Coach White's first year at Nebraska. I guess, what do you think it is? His track record kind of shows that the defense, especially against the run, improved pretty quickly. I guess, what do you think it is about the defense or him that's been the case?
I think if you ever come to one of Coach White's unit meetings, he has a lot of edge to him, and just playing hard and being physical is up at the top of the priority list, and I think that's a big part of playing in the run. I had an older coach that mentored me, said playing the run is an attitude. You don't take very much talent to play the run. So not that we don't have talent, but just I believe Coach White believes that also. Like, we'll play the run, we'll be physical, run to the ball and tackle and get off blocks and that kind of stuff. So it shows on Saturdays.
How do you define the rover role? I guess it's kind of a new term for Florida State fans. How do you define that? I guess, does that fall under, is he a safety? Does it fall under your jurisdiction? Or
Yes. So he has to be a linebacker at times. He'll have to be a safety at times. He has to be the guy who plays football the most out of all the other guys. He'll have to do football things a lot. But it's a role that can make a lot of plays, and I like the guys that we have there so far. Their ability, not only on tape that I've seen, but in person, and their intelligence and that kind of stuff, they fit what we're looking for.
It sounds like Conrad and Shaheem are, Coach said, going to miss most of spring, if not all spring. I guess, how do you think they can help while they're not able to be out there, and what kind of opportunity does that present for the rest of the guys back there?
Yeah, so they won't grow as much physically, but they can grow a lot mentally. I don't think it'll hinder them much not being able to be out there, because I think we'll make sure they approach it the right way of learning the defense. And sometimes you learn it better when you get a chance to sit back and take a deep breath and just look and observe. And they've already been doing that. Conrad and Shai as well. They've been coming up, meeting with us and learning the defense and asking good questions and paying attention and taking good notes. So it'll help.
What I guess you talked about in your first press conference about how excited you were to work with Patrick Surtain, about knowing him, obviously the South Florida ties. So you haven't coached a practice yet, but what are your first few months in meetings and all have been like with him?
It's just been really natural. Like-minded people. He's really smart. Not that I'm smart. That's not the like-minded. I'm just saying the things that we talk about and think about and value have some similarities there. just learning from him it's been good. And, sometimes when I'm the new guy, I guess, however we put it, I'm kind of the new guy, so, and it's a little bit, I don't know, you can be tentative in the beginning, but it's been very natural since, and I haven't had that chance because he won't let me.
Who are some guys in that room that stood out to you during tour of duty?
I think Ashlyn Barker's a guy who I really, really have been pleased with. Edwin has done a really good job. Earl's always going to do a good job. I think Q's got a different aura about him from when I first met him. I think he's on the way to figuring it out, and he's excited about the opportunity to do what we think he's going to be able to do. A lot. I mean, actually, the guys, I'm very impressed with the group and as a whole. I think from day to day they've improved, and I think they're in a good spot. Ending the winter program and trying to transition to spring ball, and it'll be good to get them on the field to see.
Yeah, and Cheyenne Brown, he's kind of the elder statesman of that room.
Yeah.
He's been here for a while. But who else behind him, is starting to try and rise into a leadership position, really taking on a vocal role, things like that?
I think Earl is a guy who's tried to do that. I'm really pleased with, Charles Lester. I mean, I don't know. It's tough to just single out guys because they've been working, and they've been working together. They've just been working, man. And I think we have a good group, and there's good cohesion. I'm excited to see what we can get done.